Hey everybody, Ryan here at eTrailer. Today on our 2019 Hyundai Ioniq, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the CURT Trailer Hitch receiver. So this hitch is going to be a great way to allow you to carry your hitch-mounted accessories like a bike rack or even a cargo carrier, for example, and it's going to look pretty good on the back of the Ioniq too. It's really going to blend in and not really affect the appearance. Compared to the other hitch, I do like the look of this one a little bit better, especially the reinforced collar. It just looks a little more put together in my opinion. Hitch is going to have a gloss black powder coat finish, and I kind of like it. Looks pretty good in my opinion. Now, since this is a class 1, it's going to have that 1¼ by 1¼ receiver tube opening. It's going to have the 1/2 inch size pinhole. Now keep in mind, a tenon clip does not come included, but if you need one, you can find it here at eTrailer. Safety chain openings are going to be a loop style. They're not going to be huge, but they should give us enough room to use just about any size hook that you might have. Now, as far as the hitch's weight capacities go, it's going to have a 200-pound maximum gross tongue weight rating. So that's going to be the amount of weight pushing down on the hitch. So that's good for those 1 and 2 bike racks and a handful of different cargo carriers. As far as the maximum gross trailer weight rating goes, it's going to be 2,000 pounds. That's going to be the amount of weight pulling on the hitch. So that's the weight of your trailer plus anything that you might have on it. Now I do want to point out, it's always a good idea to check with your Hyundai's owner's manual to make sure you can pull that much weight. Now I'm going to give you a couple of measurements, and you're going to use these to help figure out which hitch-mounted accessories to get. From the ground to the top inside edge of the receiver tube opening, it's going to be about 11 inches. So chances are pretty good you're going to need to get a ball mount with a rise. From the center of the hitch pinhole to the edge of the rear bumper, it's going to be about 5 inches. And you're going to use that measurement to help figure out if any folding accessories you might have can be stored in the upright position without contacting the bumper. So overall, perfect way to carry all of your accessories and really help free up some space on the inside of your Ioniq, all while keeping that factory clean look back here. Now as far as the installation goes, it's really not too difficult and shouldn't take you a whole lot of time. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and put it on together now. To begin our install, we're going to be underneath our vehicle here at the back. We're going to be working on the driver's side to remove this panel. To get this panel removed, we're going to first start by taking out 4 pushpin style fasteners. The way to get these out, you can use a trim panel tool or even a flathead screwdriver. We're just going to kind of pry underneath the head of it and work it out like so. Once we have those removed, if we come up here to this edge, we're going to have 2 10mm nuts that we'll take out too. We can grab it and just work it out from underneath the vehicle. In our case, it actually looks like we're going to have 1 more pushpin fastener here. So once we get this out, that panel should be able to drop down. Now we can clean out our attachment points. There's going to be 2 on each frame rail, 1 here and 1 here. And from this point on, since each side is set up the same way, anything we do over here, we're also going to do on the other frame rail. But what I've done is just sprayed those attachment points down with some penetrating oil, and I'll get a toothbrush and just clean out those threads of any dirt or debris. The hardware that we're going to use for all 4 of our attachment points to hold the hitch up will be a bolt and a conical tooth washer. You want to make sure the teeth on the washer are facing away from the head of the bolt, so we're going like that. And then once we put our hitch up in place, these are simply just going to thread into those attachment points that we cleaned out. Now we can raise our hitch into position. You want to make sure to go over the tailpipe, the passenger side, work it up. And the holes in the hitch are going to line up with the attachment points. We can grab our hardware combination and get it started. Now you want to make sure to get one bolt started on each side, hand tight. That way the hitch will support itself while we work on the remaining hardware. And now with all of our hardware in place and hand tight, we can go ahead and snug it down. Then we can grab a torque wrench and tighten all of our hardware down to the amount specified in the instructions. Now we can grab our underbody panel that we removed and trim it according to the diagram and the instructions. So I went ahead and drew that out to give me a path to cut. I'm just going to be using a Dremel tool, but this is relatively thin plastic, so you could use a pair of snips or maybe even a really sharp utility knife. Something I want to point out, after I trimmed our panel, I just kind of test fit it, and it was kind of interfering with the hitch, so I did end up having to just take a little bit more material out down here. We can now reinstall our panel, line it all back up. And it's going to get secured using all the same hardware, with the exception of one of the 10mm nuts. We're not going to be attaching the nut here at this stud. We'll get this one started and then work on all of our push pin fasteners. And that'll finish up our look at and our installation of the CURT Trailer Hitch Receiver on our 2019 Hyundai Ioniq.